Our next speaker, I've personally been listening to for over a decade, since probably about 2012. He's an educator, best-selling author, motivational speaker, and pastor. He has become a global phenomenon with a significant social media presence and regular domestic and international tours. He has spoken for GE, Quicken Loans, AT&T, Nike, Under Armour, New Balance, 8%, UPS, and continues to consult for major league sports franchises within NBA, MLB, NFL, and MLS. He coined the phrase, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. He is without a doubt the top public speaker in the world today, and my personal favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to say stand on your feet. Dude, you're already standing, man. You're freaking jacked. Give me a loud roar. Help me welcome back to 8% once again, one of the most inspirational people in the world today, E.T., the hip-hop preacher, Eric Thomas.
Are you hearing me? It's our time. It's our time for our family to understand wealth. It's our time to take our wives on a trip for 30 days and not have to worry about anything. It's our time for them to get manicures and pedicures. It's our time to let them live a certain life. It's our time. It's our turn. It's our country. Let's eat it up. Let's enjoy it. I can. I can. I will. I will. I will my way through every situation, every trial, every tribulation. I will my way through it. I don't care if it's cancer. I will my way through it. Some things you can skill yourself through. Some stuff you gotta will your way through.
That don't kill me. Can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, 'cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, 'cause I can't get much longer. And I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya.
Come on. Let's go. All right.
Let's get lost tonight.
Stand up. We're going to do this one more time, right? And this is why I'm so excited. I want you to get excited because we actually live in a land and at a time that whatever your dreams and goals are, you can literally make them happen. Come on, y'all got to hear what I'm saying, man. Y'all got to hear what I'm saying. Yo, it's some young people who are born, in a particular country where they don't have opportunities. Right? Too much is given, much is required. There are people who will outwork you every single day, but they just don't have the opportunity. They don't come from a land where there's wealth. They don't come from a land of opportunities, and you do. So I'm going to say it one more time, because I don't want you to clap for me. I want you to clap for the opportunity you have, and I want you to clap for the fact that in this country, wherever you are right now, a year from now, you can be in a place that you never even imagined or dreamed of because it's possible here. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, come on, make some noise. Come on. All right, you can be seated. My responsibility is easy. Listen to me very closely. And I want you to hear me, all right? Don't take this the wrong way. But there's one thing we all have in common in this room, right? We gonna die, all right? That's the one thing we can all agree on. Everybody in the room, there's nobody in this room that you think you're going to live to be 200. It's not happening. All right? So watch this. Here's the dope part. The dopest part is even if you make it to 100, you only have so much time left in your youth. And I want you to take advantage of that. I'm going to say it one more time. This is the thing that really changed my life and just really helped me. No more fear, no more worry, no more anxiety, right? When I got to the place where I realized, I think it was my 50th birthday, I was like, I'm about to die. You know what I'm saying? When I hit 50 is the first time, I was like, yo, this is it. You know what I'm saying? I never really thought about it in my 20s or my 30s. I didn't even know I had a body in my 20s. When I hit 50, I was like, oh, that's a knee. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I got to stretch that. You know what I'm saying? I go out and play ball with the guys. It's like, give me a day in advance. Y'all got to tell me 24 hours in advance. I need to stretch. You know what I'm saying? I just can't go out there like I used to. And it changed my life. The day I realized, for every man is a time to be born and a time to die. It took away all fears, trepidation, everything was gone. I'm going to die. No matter what happens, at the end of the day, it's over. So I might as well live. If I got to die, I don't want to die twice. So I might as well live once, die once, right? And so I just want to encourage you that you are going to die. So when you get out of here, I need you to fully live. And listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully, right? Because I know I got some people in here like, you a vegan. You going to die too. You know what I'm saying? You a vegan. You going to die too. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Like, I don't eat meat. I can feel you, but you still going to die. And sometimes you might get hit by a car or something. It don't got nothing to do with your little diet. I'm just saying you might get hit by anything can happen. Right? So I just want you to know, you lifting weights, I'm proud of you. But you're going to die too. All your muscles going to be gone when we put you in the tomb. All your muscle, everything gone. You might be rich. You're going to die. Right? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to understand that. And it doesn't mean that you don't eat right. It don't mean you don't work out. But it means that whatever your dreams and goals are, man, before you get out of here, make them happen. Like, you don't have a lot of time. Even if they gave you another 100 years, it's not a lot of time. Right? And so I want to make sure we get it done. Now, I was listening to Emily earlier, and I love it because we took you back, right? And I want to take you forward now. Right? She took you back. We dealt with the trauma of the past. Now, hopefully you dealt with it. I saw her. She gave you an opportunity to release it. So hopefully when you leave today, you won't be talking about what happened to you when you was 12. No, I'm just being real. It was real. Like, whatever happened to you at 12 was real. We can't minimize it, but you're 22 now. You're 32 now. You're 42. At some point, you got to let it go. Like, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Right? And I'm going to show you how to let it go, because I had to let it go. My mom lied about who my father was. Like, that was trash. Like, imagine getting your butt whipped your whole life for lying, and then you find out your mama's a lie. Like, yo, the person that whipped your butt, the person you revered, lied to you but told you getting in trouble for lying. It was traumatic. Like, my relationship with my mom, it was traumatic. Let me tell you something. When you don't trust your mama, it's hard to trust anybody on this earth. It was rough. I was married, didn't even know that a part of the challenge in my marriage was trust. I didn't even know I didn't give my wife 120. I didn't even know I wasn't giving her 120 until I had to realize, like, yo, you don't trust your mama. If you don't trust your mama, you don't trust no man. There's no man on this earth you could trust. I don't even know if I could trust my grandma, because she came from, I can't trust nobody. Like, you came from her, all y'all lying. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get over it, right? I had to get over it. Why? I had to get over it, one, because maybe my mom was doing it for the right reason. Like, maybe she was, and then I realized my biological father, who was strung out on drugs for quite a while, I realized, I see why my mom made the decision she made. I get it. She was 17 years old. Like, when you get older, you start realizing, like, yo, she was 17. What did you want her to do? She was a kid. She made a decision, right? She could have just sat there and not made a decision. She had you. She made a decision. She don't really like how, what's going on with you and her, like your father. Like, she don't understand the influence. She don't like it. So she just made a decision. I get it. But you're not 12 no more, E. You grown now. So you got to make different decisions. So here's the first thing I want to share with you. I was in St. Louis yesterday doing some work for Jason Tatum's camp. And so my son, he turned 28 yesterday. I was like, wow, I got a 28-year-old. Not only am I going to die, I got somebody almost 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, right? So we left this restaurant, Chris, downtown St. Louis. And when we walked out, my wife noticed a gentleman who was homeless. And he looked like he had probably, within the last hour or so, had probably taken drugs. And he was this loud mourning he was doing. He was crying. And so my wife was like, man, can you hear him? I was like, yeah, I can hear him. And sometimes you hear things in the earth, and you hear it. And it bothered me. And so I had to forget, I had my favorite, Pelican shorts. So I'm not a Pelican fan, but I was in New Orleans, and the shorts was dope. So I bought them. It was like $100 and some. I don't spend over $20, but they was just that dope. Like, they got me out of my normal $20 rhythm, right? And I was like, these jokers dope, like the way they feel. And so I had them on, and they white. The base is white. But you get to a point in life where it's like you get past the flesh and you start getting in the spirit. And when you're in the spirit realm, like nothing matters. And so when I went up to talk to him, he was on the ground, and he was like rocking back and forth like he had just had a child, and he was just this crazy sound he was making. And so I was like, E, you're going to have to get on this level. And so I sat down, and I got next to him. I was like, yo, bro, what's up? What's your name? And he told me his name. I said, why are you crying? Right? And it was a good reason. He's like, my mama took my check. I was like, oh, that's a good reason. That's a good reason to be crying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like you're about 30-something. I don't know what you mean when you say that, but that's enough to make a grown man cry. Somebody took your check. I'm saying, they messing with your money. I was like, oh, I totally understand. So we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, he's not doing the moaning and the groaning anymore. And we're having a conversation, right? And as we begin to talk, you know, he was kind of like, yo, what would make you, like, you look like you got your stuff together. What would make you come and sit down next to me? I said, bro, believe it or not, I've been here. I was homeless for 2.5 years. And so we started having homeless talk. I want y'all to do me a huge favor. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, don't minimize your drama, and don't try to run from your drama. Your drama is that thing that's going to really help your brand. Like, I know when you present yourself, you want to present yourself and your brand like you ain't never had no problems, you never had no challenges. And I'm not suggesting that, you know what I'm saying, that you should, like, lie about. But if you've been through something, it might connect you with people in a way that you not going through nothing may not connect you. I just want to encourage you, like, don't minimize what you've been through. Don't minimize how that will help you relate. And my son is looking like, what's going on? And I know his mom, she knew I was homeless. I was with her when I was homeless, but it was different. She on some germ stuff, but she was like, okay, I see you going in. And so he said, bro, if you was homeless, how you get out of it? So this is number one on how you going to get out your trauma. And as you walk away from your trauma, you're actually going to walk into all your blessings. So I just want you to know, like, so when you overcome, don't run from it, don't hide from it. As you deal with your trauma and you come out of your trauma, that's how you're going to blow up. And so the first thing I had to do, I told him, I said to my man, I said, yeah, I got a GED, you know, and the Lord blessed me. I got a 4-year degree, master's degree, PhD. He's like, what's a PhD? I was like, it's not even necessary, bro. I just thought you might have knew. I just wanted you to know how long the Lord had brought me. But if you don't understand, it's not that deep. He said, oh, the GED? Oh, yeah, you got a GED? I was like, yep. Listen to what I just said. When I said the GED, he lit up. He understood. A part of your brand is being your authentic self, because when you're your authentic self, they understand you. I'm just saying, when you try to talk in a way that you don't really talk, or you try to act like a way you're just not connecting. And a part of a dope brand is connecting. That's a part of a dope brand. So I want y'all to do me a favor. So the first thing I want you to do, and my son came up with this. This is an assessment that we do. My son came up with it. And this is how I got saved. This is the first thing that happened in my life to help me to blow up. Play your hand. That's the name of my son's program, Play Your Hand. So I want you to catch this. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to play your hand, right? And I told my man, the reason why I was homeless, the reason why I was eating out of trash cans, the reason why I was a high school dropout is because I didn't play my hand. And when you walk out this room today, I need you to play your hand. On 3, say it with me. 1, 2, 3, play your hand. Now I want us to put some emphasis on your. Ready? 1, 2, 3, play your hand. Good. We're going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, play your hand. And so what happened was I blew up today. I played my hand. I'd never forget. I was like, yo, my mom got pregnant with me when she was 17 years old, south side of Chicago. I played my hand. That's my hand. Unfortunately, I didn't have a mom who was 30 years old when she got married, and they brought me home to a nursery, and they had a name for me. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have a mom who was having sex inside of a marriage. I was a mistake. Play your hand, Eric. This is your hand. You had a 17-year-old mom. There was a reason why the Creator thought it was important for you to have a mom who was 17 years old. There's a reason why he thought you should be born on the south side of Chicago. There's a reason why your biological father wasn't in your life. Stop looking at everybody else's hand and play your hand. This your hand, son. This is the hand you were dealt. Now, I'm not promoting card playing. I'm not promoting gambling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting it. But when I was in the streets, I used to gamble. And I'll never forget when things changed for me and I started making money playing poker. I realized playing poker, any poker players, or you know about the game. I'm sorry, I didn't say current players, but at some point, you know how to play the game. Any card players, you play card. You know what I realized? I realized at some point when I started playing poker that it doesn't matter the hand I have. I got to a point where I realized, yo, bro, it don't matter what you got. He don't know what you have. He has a slice idea what's in your hand, but it's a poker face. Like you gotta play your hand. You gotta play your hand like it's the hand. You gotta look like it's a royal flush. You gotta look like you got something. Like you ain't even gotta have it, but you gotta look like he gotta feel. And the day I woke up in life and realized, yo, this is my hand right here. This is the hand that I was dealt. This is a great hand. Once I start playing that hand, everything changed. I'll never forget. I started dressing different. I started playing my hand. And I did lose some people, but I didn't lose my people. I want to say it one more time. I lost some people. There were some people like, he too loud for me. I didn't go, I got to stop being loud. I realized that the Creator, when he made me, he gave me a lot of bass, no tremble. He gave me a voice that when I speak and when I start realizing like, yo, E, you don't got to worry about what they say about your hand. I'll never forget the day I was no longer concerned about what they said about my hand. I was only worried about what he said about my hand. And I lost some folks that said, he too loud. Who's that guy? He just talking loud. Why is he so angry? I said, well, watch yourself. It's passion. When you grow up in a community where kids, before they get to the second or third grade, do the research when you get a chance, but they know by the second or third grade, based on kids' reading level, if they're going to be put in prison or not. And they build prisons in my neighborhood based on if a kid can read or write. It's different. Kids getting gangs at 12, 13. Kids getting shot. No, this ain't anger. This passion. See, I got to catch them before the gang catch them. I got to catch them before the pimp catch them. Oh, it's different. Like, I know you think I'm loud. I ain't loud. This passion. Oh, this ain't loud. I ain't angry. I ain't mad at nothing. This is passion. I got to arrest their attention. And when I start walking in this loud voice, I start getting calls from Wingstop. E, how much it costs for you to do a Wingstop commercial? We need to arrest their attention. Somebody washing dishes, but when our commercial on, we need that loud voice so they can stop washing dishes and go to the. I start getting calls from Dick commercials for do commercial. I start getting the NBA. And that voice, and I start walking into, we about to go, but number one, I got to do it again. Play your hand. You got a brand that's out of this world, and as soon as you embrace you and stop being what everybody else wants you to be, and you start loving who you are, and you start letting the past go, and the past is over, and you start saying, yo, I was molested, but that was a part of my hand. Ain't nothing wrong with me. That's a part of my hand. No, I couldn't read and write at a certain age. That's a part of my hand. And when you start playing your hand, you're going to start attracting people that understand your hand. Oh, y'all missed what I said. When I walked in, here's the truth. We never had no conversation. I just said, bro, we doing a VIP. He said, no, I know what he's trying to do. We're not doing a VIP? Why we not doing a VIP? Because I thought, you ain't got to worry about my time. I'm good on my time. I'm good. We need to do, it ain't broke. We did it before. It worked. It was fire. You know what I'm saying? Let's run that back. This wasn't no marketing scheme. We ain't had no conversations. Matter of fact, he gave me more this time than he did before. And I'm like, yo, you giving me more, we doing less. It don't work like that. I know your hand. I'm going to help you play your hand. Oh, when you get good, you play your hand, then you start helping other people play their hand. No, we're gonna go to the slides, but I got to say that. I got to say that to you. Like, the people who are envious and jealous are the people that ain't playing their hand. When you start playing your hand, you don't want to do nothing but see somebody else play their hand. What you got? I got 6. What you got? We about to run a Boston. You got 6 in a pot. You got 6. I got 6. It's good. Boston, please. Y'all ain't getting no books. We're not competing. But when you don't know your hand, when you're inferior, when you're jealous, when you're envious, when you don't know your hand, now you starting to look at other people's hands. No, play your hand. And once you start playing your hand, now you playing your hand with other people that's playing their hand. Does that make sense? Yeah. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And your whole life gonna change. Man, you know what a joy it is not worrying about, like, people say, you read the comments for what? What am I reading comments for? Nobody called me to read comments. I don't care what nobody else think about me. I'm not reading no comments. I'm putting out my content. We're not reading comments. I'm not in the business of comments. I'm in the business of inspiring. I'm walking through the mall, grown men crying when they see me. I watched your video. I was going through a divorce. Bro, I was just in San Diego walking through the mall. My wife was like, unbelievable. I said, what you say? Why you say unbelievable? She's like, yo, I get it when you was doing your thing and you had African American. This dude was like a 60-year-old white male, walked up to you, started crying in the mall. You reaching middle-aged white men. I said, this thing ain't got no culture, no race. This just inspiration. This just inspiration. It go everywhere. Holy Ghost ain't got no ain't no age. I don't live in comments. There are those of you, your life is messed up because you're too concerned about what other people think about your hand. They judging your hand. Forget they not the creator of your hand, and the creator of your hand didn't make a mistake. So let's run through this real quick. So promise me from this day forward, people say, how's it so easy for you to get on stage? Well, it's easy when you just being your authentic self. It's like somebody said to me earlier, I'm nervous. I said, what you nervous about? Getting on stage. I said, what you nervous about getting on stage? Speaking. I said, you speaking to me right now? We talking. What's this? You speaking. We speaking. Why you going to make this something deep? You talk, I'm talking. We talking right now. Let's just get on stage and talk. It's the same thing. But when the lights come, you're trying to make it deeper than what it is. Just be your authentic self. Again, you're going to lose some people. It's okay. As a matter of fact, you don't need a lot of people. You need a few committed people. I'm just being real. You don't need a lot of people. You just need a few committed people. All right, so let's go through these slides real quick. Somebody said, Dust said he was going to help me. Somebody going to help me over there. Oh, okay. All right, whoever they are. Let's go to the first one. Dust promised me. He said, okay, you good? We good? All right. Good. All right. So number one, potential is killing you. Potential is killing you. Write it down. Potential is killing you. You grown. That was cute when you was 12. He has potential. You 40. He has potential. That's a cuss word when you're 40 years old. Don't take that as something. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't smile and she said I had potential. That's not good. That's not good. All right, so as of today, we're not in potential anymore. We're going to actualize what we've been born to do. What would be the purpose of somebody giving you something at 8 and you don't activate it at 48? What would be the purpose of the Creator giving you a gift at birth and you 45 and you still haven't used it? Potential does not benefit. That's like me buying an Escalade and it don't drive, but it has the potential to take me to the grocery store. I didn't pay $130,000 for potential. I want to turn that joker on and it go exactly where I tell it to go. Does that make sense? Yes. So no more potential after today. No more. You've been given too many tools. You got people who killing the game. You've got resources, apps, conferences, all kinds of stuff. No more potential. It does not benefit my friend for you to still be in potential after what you spent. Are we going to agree? Hands up. Hands on your heart. No more potential. Some of y'all, you didn't even want to say it out loud. You still holding on to it. All right, watch this. This is why. Like latent qualities or abilities that may develop. Come on, we passed that. Your mortgage is not a maybe. The hospital bill is not a potential. We may potentially charge you for coming through ER. Ain't no potential. You about to get a bill. Potentially, you got to pay for your child to go to college. No, you got to pay. Watch this. That may be developed and lead to future success. We don't need future success. We need July 21st success. I'm being real. We need July 21st. And listen to me very closely. The reason why you don't have July 21st success is because you keep giving you a pass. You keep talking about what you're going to do in the future, and your body and your brain and your mind and your spirit and your soul is so phenomenal that when you told it to activate in the future, it said, all right, cool. Well, when is that? Future. All right, cool. We'll be ready when you're ready. I'm being real. Your mind, your subconscious mind, your mind. Yeah, everything about you is ready. Everything inside of you is ready. You were born of 5 million options. You was the choice. Imagine that. Your mama had 5 million options in the womb, and you were the number 1 draft pick. You're the number 1 draft pick. And the worst thing for any professional team is for them to recruit somebody number 1 I was going to say some names. I'm sorry. I had to pull it back. They got 5 cameras. I got to pull it back. I work in the league. I might get in trouble for that. Let's just say this. Let's just say a lot of number 1 draft picks are duds. They paid all that money, millions on millions of millions, for somebody that still got potential. It's the possibility of future success is the enemy to absolute success right now. One more time, because you missed it. The possibility of future success is the enemy to absolute success right now. And so what I need y'all to do is shift your mind. Get out the past, your trauma. Get in the current. Don't even be off in the future. Talk about what you're going to do in 2024. Why are you talking about 2024? It's July 21st. How much money you going to make today? You should be printing money today. You should be changing lives today. You should be showing up today. You should be brilliant today. You should be successful today. You should walk in all your glory and splendor right this second. I'm walking through the mall. I'm walking through the mall looking for somebody to save. I'm working out. Like somebody come in here, they get this work. They come in here and work out when I'm working out. Somebody getting inspired today. I never hold my inspiration in. We're going to save inspiration. I'm tired. Today is my day. No, I'm always ready to inspire somebody. Why? Because my gift shall make room for me. And every time I use it, something powerful is going to happen. Every time I keep it to myself, nothing going to happen. This thing is so deep, I promise y'all. This thing is so deep, I put it on my kid. My son got on the plane yesterday. He was like, what basketball team you play for? He's like, I play for myself. But everywhere he goes, people always ask him, who are you? Why? Because I teach my kids, bump the future. I want you to be so powerful that when you walk around, other humans try to figure out, whoa, something on him. My right-hand man, CJ, his brother was at an event. My right-hand man's brother, he was at an event with us. My daughter came in, and he asked CJ, he said, CJ, who was that? What movie she playing in? CJ said, who? He said, the girl right there. He said, that's Eric's daughter. He said, oh, that's Eric. My bad. I thought she was a movie star. I teach my kids when you walk into a room, when you walk into a space, release who you are. Release it. Let other humans see it. Stop hiding your splendor. Stop hiding your glory. Stop hiding who you are. Release it. You ain't going to be here but another 10 years. You ain't going to be here but another 20 years. You ain't going to be here but another 30 years. You ain't got but another 40 years. Why are you shrinking? If your sister jealous, that's her business. If your mama don't understand, that's her business. My mom said, son, why are you? I said, shh, ma, don't talk like that. Why? Do you understand how much money that got? Shh, ma, don't talk like that. That's poverty talk. Don't talk like that to me. Remember you used to say, I can't cuss at you. Don't cuss at me, ma. That's poverty stuff. Why you got a house in San Diego and y'all only there 2 months out the year? I said, because I wanted the 2 months out of the year. I don't care nothing about the other 10. It's just when it get cold in Detroit, I just want to leave. So you focus on the 10 that I'm not using. I'm focusing on the 2 that I'm using. And because of COVID, it went up in value $1.6 million. Oh, you playing a different game, ma. You playing it safe. I ain't playing it safe, ma. We gonna die. The worst they can do is mess up my credit score. It was messed up back in the day. I'm all right. The worst thing I can do is be broke. I've been broke before. I'm about to live in my potential. No, I'm about to live in my absolute right now success. All right, so do me a favor. Stop being poised and humble and self-controlled. It's not attractive. Now listen to me very closely. If you are where you want to be, then you could be poised, humble, and self-control. I'm just being real. I was with my man at the end of our conversation. He was like, sir, I wish I could show you the pictures. He said, sir, feet, I'm talking about, man, messed up. He was like, sir, can you do me a huge favor? I'm like, what's up, Captain? You good? What you need? He was like, man, I need you to go get me some shoes. I was like, I got you. That was the time for me to be humble. That was a time for me to be poised and self-control. I got on Martin Luther King, drove up the hood, about 10 minutes late, grabbed, so went in the Foot Locker. It was a real Foot Locker. It was Foot Locker. Like the front door had been crushed in, and they had a big piece of wood, and you had to knock. And they're like, who is it? I'm like, it's E.T. Do y'all know me? Why you asking for my name? What you want? Some shoes. Okay, come on in. And then the security came from the back. I was like, I come in peace. Huh? That wasn't the time to be, I'm E.T. the hip-hop preacher. That wasn't the time to be big time. I made it. That's the time to be poised, humble, self-control. But there are those of you who are not where you need to be financially. Why are you still humble? There are those of you, your wife don't have what she deserves. Why are you still poised? It's pseudo humility. You don't need to be humble right now. You need to be aggressive. You need to be demanding. You need to be in control. Huh? You need to be decisive. That's why you're in the situation you're in. They told you no and you took it. I've been with Dee Dee since I was 16 years old. I was homeless. I was living in abandoned buildings, eating out of trash cans. She would give me her allowance, sneak me in her house from time to time when it was too cold in the city. No human bet not tell me no when I'm trying to get something from her. San Diego, they told me when I first tried to get the crib, oh, well, we don't have any homes in this community. I'm like, what I look like? You got people looking at homes, and there's some lots that don't have houses on them. I'm not about to be poised and humble and self-control. You're trying to stop Dee Dee from getting her house here in the wintertime. She need a winter home. This is where I want to be. This is where I'm standing on the lot. God told me this was mine. You're not going to tell me no. You're not going to tell me no and tell some other family yes. Ain't nobody else going to be on this property or this lot. This belongs to Dee Dee. This belongs to my family. This belongs to one day grandkids and grandkids. This equity is going to belong to my future generation. You can't tell me no. I work too hard. I get up too early. I stay up too late. I've been giving away free videos since 2006. You can't tell me no. Some of you ain't worked hard enough. They just telling you no and you just accepting it. It was like, all right, no. I said, okay. This company, I work for this company in Dallas. I called my boy who runs the Dallas version. He called my man in Cali and was like, yo, you know who that is? That's Eric Thomas. Give him the land. Then when it was showtime, Chase called me like, man, we regret to tell you we can't give you the loan. Because I said, what? Look at the money in the bank. Well, you haven't been paying yourself. I haven't paid myself. I didn't pay myself because it's COVID. I want to make sure my people eat. And so I called my boy Dan Gilbert. He said, call my guy. I said, okay, I call. He said, do me a favor, give me 48 hours. Bill Emerson, give me 48 hours. 48 hours later, I got a call from Chase. How much again? What's the loan for? Where's the You can't tell me no. There are those of you in the room, you gifted, you talented. You can do this thing. You can make it happen in this industry. Your problem is you let them tell you no. You better tell them why they should tell you yes. I'm going to say it one more time. Maybe it was too simple. They told you no because you didn't give them a reason to tell you yes. And so you got to go back to the lab and come back again and figure out how to get a yes. Stop being humble. This is your problem. You're being too humble and you broke. I'm just saying, you walked away. They think I'm nice. And I don't care if the people in the neighborhood think I'm the meanest person on earth. I don't care what the HOA think about me. I don't care what Chase think about me. I don't care what my neighbors think about me. All I'm thinking about is Dee Dee. I don't know you. You weren't there with me when I was 16. You didn't help me get to college. You didn't make sure when I was in college I handled my business. You didn't have 2 kids for me. Why are you guys so impressed? Why are you so into people who can't tell you yes, they telling you no? I'm going to say it one more time. I want you to catch this. You got people telling you no that can't tell you yes. They don't even have the power to tell you yes, and they telling you no, and you taking it from them. They don't even have who are these people? And how did they get so much influence in your life? On earth, Dee Dee has the most influence. If Dee Dee wanted, you're not about to stop me from getting it. If Dee Dee remotely says she wanted, and she planned, She got on the podcast gonna say her and CJ got, oh yeah, my husband ain't never bought me no new car. I was like, what? The 745 Li? She's like, that was used. I was like, yep, you're right. It had 10,000 miles on it. You're right. What about the S-Class Mercedes that I got you? She's like, yeah, that had about 6,000 miles on it. I was like, yeah, you're right. 7 months later, I bought a brand new black badge Rolls Royce. I said, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Oh, you're not hearing what I'm saying? You can't, if you don't get nothing out of this, when you leave, stop being so nice. Stop putting other people's no in front of your yes. Oh, I'm going to say it slow again. Y'all, it's just y'all slow today. I thought you was going to catch that. When you offer somebody, are you guys offering something that you think is of value? I'm just being honest. Can we talk for a minute? What are you offering these people? Okay, so we're not talking about life insurance. What are you offering these people? Security, stability, peace of mind, freedom, legacy, generational wealth. You gonna die. I mean, everybody should be preaching that when I finish here. You gonna die. Do me a favor. When you die, don't put your family in a situation where they gotta go GoFundMe. Have some dignity and some pride. When you leave your family with something, and it starts right now with this. You getting to know you saying something wrong. This is the easiest thing to sell. Everybody's gonna die. It's not rocket science. You can die in dignity or you can die in disgust. You choose. You choose. You're going to die. We can walk them through the Kennedys. We can walk them through some families that blew up because they had insurance on even the babies. And somebody died early. They can't. It's a part of, it's one of the ways that America has become America. It's something that's been around forever. Insurance, if you getting to know, you're doing something wrong. You're not demanding. You're not decisive. You don't know what you're doing. You got people here that's going to help you figure it out. Figure it out. But stop taking no, and then you sitting there crying. You took the no. I ain't take the no. No, my kids going to live in this Rancho Santa Fe. We're going to be the first generation to have a home in Rancho Santa Fe. My daughter going to drive a Rolls. I came home once. My daughter, I love my daughter. She's 25. She ain't decisive. I got to the crib late. I told her I was coming home, and one time I got there late. I had my Escalade. I got there late. She had backed the Rolls Royce up and was on her. She was driving that joker. I said, where you going? She said, Target. I said, you driving a Rolls Royce to Target? She said, absolutely, because the Cadillac wasn't here. Oh, you missed what I just said. It's a car to her. I'm creating a generation where they think a Rolls Royce is just a normal car. My daughter ain't even looking at it like it's dope. My daughter like, okay, you want to switch? Because I'm about to go to Target. I was like, please, let us switch. You about to drive this joker. She about to do a normal park. Somebody about to open that door and click. She don't care. She just like, it's a car. She don't know no better. I come from a working class. My people worked at Ford, GM, and Chrysler. I'm from Detroit. And they ask, how much does it cost? My kids don't never ask how much it costs. My daughter looking at the lady at Delta like she crazy. First class or economy? She like, economy? Is that a thing? Economy? Where's that at? And it has nothing to do with bragging. We come from a working class community. My grandma was on welfare. We did the food stamps. We ate the said beef, all white with just beef. We ate the cheese and the brown. Oh, we ain't big time. But I said to my wife, yo, it's a couple different ways to live in America. I want to live like that. I'm tired of walking past people in first class and I got to go all the way to the back. How did they get up front? There's a way they got up front. I need to find out what they did so I can do it. There's a way they own multiple homes. And they ain't even using their money. Just show me how. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Insurance is the way. Are you ready to take advantage of this industry so you can live your life the way you want to live? Are you ready to play your hand and stop whining and crying and acting like you in a third world country? It ain't perfect. Ain't nowhere where humans are is perfect. As long as there's humans there. I'm just going to be honest with you. As long as there's humans, it's not going to be perfect. My job is not to look at the imperfections every day. My job is to see the life that I want to live and go get it for my family. Anybody ever run track before? Anybody ever run track? Anybody done hurdles before? You ever done hurdles before? Do they move the hurdles when you run? Do they move the hurdles? You got to do what to the hurdles? Let me say this to y'all very closely. I don't want you to think that E.T. the hip-hop preacher, if you know me, you know I've faced a lot of hurdles. Single parent mom, south side of Chicago, African-American male. I've faced a lot of hurdles. But can I tell you something? My wife is worth every hurdle that I jump. I'm not going to sit here. My kids are worth every hurdle I jump. Everything I got to go through is worth going through it for them. It's worth going through it for the squad because I pay them. It's worth the people's lives that I change. It's worth it. I'm going through stuff that my wife got multiple sclerosis. I'm going through stuff like you going. My kid's a kid. My son was about to walk the stage, about to get married. Boom, no married. COVID. I live a real life like you do. It's real. My daughter graduated from college. My daughter, one of them kids that do everything she's supposed to do and didn't graduate from college because of COVID. She couldn't march across the stage. I got a real world just like you. I ain't ETO COVID. We just going to march anyway. My daughter didn't get to march either. She did all that work, 16 straight years, did everything she could to finish, and she couldn't walk across the stage. We had to do something at the crib on the side walk, and the people just driving by honking horns, boo, boo, in the midst of COVID. Congratulations, 16 years of honking horns. But we're not going to cry about it. She went and got her master's and walked 2 years later. We ain't going to cry about it. We're going to jump the hurdle. So do me a favor, when you leave, stop crying. Stop crying. Yeah, you got a messed up life. So does everybody else. But some of us, we climb the mountain. We jump the hurdle. We don't complain about it. We figure a way to get on the other side. Why? Because my wife deserves not for me to cry. She deserves the stuff that she deserves. We went to Dubai. She deserved to go to Dubai. And she deserved to be in that, the Emirates, the first class, boy, she deserved to be in that. I don't know how long she got left. I wanted to be in that, and we got in it, and you can get in it. And we ate the food and had the TV, and I took a shower. She's like, no, that's too much. That shower was dope. I'm like, I'm getting it all. They scheduled. What time you want to take? I said, an hour before I land. And I want steak and potatoes when I come back from the. I don't know how long I'm going to live. I want that experience. Now I heard they got something bigger, like an apartment almost, to go to Singapore. I'm like, sign me up for Singapore. I want to be in that. Why? Because somebody else was in it. And I got an option. How many of y'all ready to live your life? Come on, how many of you ready to live your life? Come on, for real, you ready to live your life? When you walk out of here today, you ready to live your life? Come on, you ready to walk out here today, you ready to live your life? Come on, you ready to live your life? How many of y'all ready to do it through insurance? Come on, let's go. How many of y'all think y'all can do it through insurance? Come on, come on, come on. Play your hand, doggone, play your hand. You got a hand, play it. You are alive, play your hand. And stop crying about your hand. Play your hand. And stop wishing you had another one. Play your hand. You got it going on. You don't. You can do it. All right, let's go to these last couple slides. The time is going out. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. This is number 3. All right, so number 3, how are you feeding your mind, body, and soul? What you putting in? 8%. What you putting in? What you consuming? What are you consuming? I'm so hurt right now. My wife like, you watching the news all day. Don't you know they saying the same thing at 8 to 9. Then they got another girl. She come on from 9 to 10. They saying the same thing. And then my man coming on from 9 to 10. He saying the same thing. I said, I know they saying the same thing, but I can't watch nothing else because everything else is messed up. And I could watch it, but it ain't helping me make my dreams and goals become a reality. So I just be going between NBC, whatever that is, Fox, CNN. They all be saying crazy stuff. They all got their own perspective. I just be going through his laugh. Oh, they said this. Then I turn the next station. They say that. And I turn the next one. I was like, I don't know what's the truth. But I just like it. It's entertaining. But it's other stuff I can watch, but it's just so much other stuff in some of this other stuff. And it's not taking me, I'm not saying stop watching stuff. I'm just saying where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to win a Nobel Prize. There ain't a lot of stuff on TV that's helping me with the Nobel Prize. I've been married 33 years. I'm trying to stay in my marriage. It ain't a lot of stuff on TV that's helping me stay in my marriage. I'm trying to live with integrity. It just ain't a bunch of stuff on TV talking about integrity. Does that make sense? So I could have been like, no, we ain't going to do it. But my integrity was like, bruh, you got to do what you did last year, bro. Like, give my man what he paid for. That's integrity. There ain't a lot of stuff on TV with integrity. What are you feeding your mind? Why am I saying this? Because a lot of you trying to live in wealth, but you feeding your mind with poverty, or you feeding your mind with working class thoughts. I'm just being real. You talking, you here and you with them and Cody, 8% nation, I'm with it. And then you go home to 98% nation. And they talking reckless. And then you listening to stuff that don't have nothing to do with the stuff you heard here. And you wondering why you can't do it, because you keep listening to different stuff. You got to have singleness of purpose. You got to get this in your brain. You got to listen to this. This need to be your TV station. Whatever our master class is, that should be your TV. Get rid of Hulu. Get rid of all of them. It's the master class. Give me one of your classes that I can watch or listen to. Give me something. You should be power play. At 8 o'clock, y'all get popcorn, chips. It's going down. 8 o'clock, we watching it. That's what y'all should be doing. As a group, we're going to get on Zoom together and just watch it together and be talking to each other. Take notes together. We're going to share our notes. Hey, let's meet up. I got my mastermind here. Where's my mastermind? Where y'all at? Don't shake your head. Make some noise. They in the back. We spend 2 hours together. Why? Because I'm in town, and I don't know who in y'all ear. And I need to get in it. I don't know who talking to y'all and what they talking about. I need to get in y'all ear because I'm about to blow y'all up and make it to success. Somebody said they got their money already. Where's Travis at? Travis, you said you got what? 160 what? And how long? 3. Now, he done started his own mastermind, and you making them make how much a month? 11 people, 100. He didn't help 11 people make $100,000 a month. Come on. We got to stay in each other's ear. Get everybody else out your ear. Y'all got the wrong people, the wrong TV stations, the wrong radio. What are you listening to? This is all you should be consuming until you get to where you want to be. And you're wondering why you're not there. You got a favorite TV show. That's what's wrong with you. You broke with a favorite TV show. Come on. You watching them play basketball. They rich. Why are you watching them go? I can't wait for football season. For what? So you could be broke again? You watching millionaires run up and down the field. You paying to go see them play when you're not where you want to be. Stop. What are you consuming? Everything you're consuming should go along with everything you get in here. This should be the start. And when you go home, you rev it up. But that's the opposite. Some of you here, you revving it up here, then you go home and chilling. All right, let's go to the next one. I only got so much time. I'm sorry. All right, make sure you pay and get over there. I'm going to say some other stuff. All right, you got to be resilient. The capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and toughness. Here's a challenge that I have. Most of you are not resilient, meaning what? That you do overcome it, but not quickly. Take you about 3-4 years, and guess what? 3-4 years, the opportunity is gone. Bro, there's an opportunity. Anybody ever heard of trucking before? Anybody know the trucking industry? I'm telling you right now, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. I don't care what they went through as an industry. They saying that UPS might strike. Go, boom. UPS going to strike, yellow going to strike, or yellow fold. They about to need folks, just regular people with trucks. Are you listening to what I'm saying? This opportunity, just get prepared. Stop whining and crying and just get prepared. You keep talking about how stuff ain't changed. Well, when it changed, you can still going to be whining and crying. The change going to be right there. It's so easy not to watch TV. They on a strike in Hollywood. Ain't nothing coming out. Everything you watching is a rerun, all of it. All of it is a rerun, and you still watching it. They just gave us a break. No new content. So you ain't even got to worry about it. Ain't nothing, you're not about to miss nothing. It might be 30 days. It could be 60 days. I don't know how long, but I ain't got to worry about it. Ain't nothing new coming out. Right now they trying to get their rights. There ain't nothing happening. They standing still. You have an opportunity right now to fast from entertainment because it's all reruns. You see that before. Just like you've seen broke before. Something got to stop. This got to be the year that you're like, yo, I'm going all in. Watch this. Remember, the greatest opportunities require the most grit. If you want more from life, be prepared to pay for it. New York Times bestseller. Y'all know the story. My man called me and said it's going to cost $30,000 for me, my boy Roy. He going to coach me. I was like, all right, cool. I give him 30. Now he telling me I got to pay my staff. My staff is like, all right, cool. We got you $15,000 for 9 months. That's like $160-something. Did I pay it? Absolutely. Why? Because you got to pay to get to the next level. Everybody got to pay to get to the next level. As a matter of fact, if it ain't worth nothing, you don't. But when you pay for it, my wife said, how much you pay? I said, $165. She said, how much do you get? Nothing. She said, you better make the New York Times bestseller or you getting kicked out. You done spent $165,000 and you don't know if you're going to get on the New York Times bestsellers list. I already knew I was going to get on it. Why? Because I spent $165. I didn't have no choice. Some of you are not where you're supposed to be because you've not made the investment. You pay so little money that it don't matter if you don't do it or not. You got to pay so much that you got to get it done. I'm just telling you what I did in September. I ain't talking about 3-4 years ago. I'm talking about this September and Thursday. My book didn't even come out on Saturday. That's when they start counting. My book didn't come out till Monday. I had from Monday to Saturday. I said, Lord, if you ain't never done nothing for me, I'm about to get kicked out. Have mercy upon me, O Lord. According to thy tender mercies, New York Times bestseller, I need thee, O Lord. And boom. Thursday, the publishing company called me. Eric, you sitting down? I said, I've been sitting down. When I gave that 165, I've been sitting down ever since then. I'm tired. Whatever you got to tell me now. And you can hear the people in the back screaming and hollering. I say, yes, yes. And you know why I felt so good? Because I paid so much. Because I sacrificed so much. Some of you want this, but you want to do it for $5,000. You want this, but you want to do it for $6,500. This ain't on discount. This ain't on sale. It's a price got to be paid. And even as a Christian, I know he paid a price. Ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free. Everything requires a price. Everything requires a sacrifice. You trying to get the crown without your cross. Here go our final one. Good, I'm going to share this with you. The 6 domains of resilience. Number 1, vision, purpose, and congruency. Whatever you listening to, whoever you talking to, is all got to be congruent. Anything that's not congruent is going to throw you off. I'm so mad at my trainer. He like, your thumb should be out when you. I said, bruh, thumbs out. My thumb's in. What difference do it make? He said, well, when you're doing this body part, you get more out of it. Did you eat this morning before you worked out? Did you I'm like, bruh, let me just work out. Did you do resistance first or cardio? I did cardio. I told you to do resistance, but I like cardio. Did you take your vitamin C? Was it under the tongue? Because we do it under the tongue. I'm like, bruh, this is too much. He says, maximum effort, maximum results. Don't play me. No variation. Y'all got too much variation in your sauce. Ain't nothing wrong with insurance. They've been doing it forever. Go back and see how long they've been doing it. There is no insurance problem. There's a you problem. People been making money off insurance. You got a problem. Insurance ain't got no problem. Ask Flo. You know what I'm saying? She done blew up off of it. I don't even know if she really sell it or not. Good. Composure. Ho. Y'all remember the movie? Braveheart? They were coming. The horses, blah, blah, blah. They was all like ready to put it. Said, ho. Ho. Composure. Because if you lift it up, the horse is going to see you lift it up. And the second group, they going to step back and wait and come. Let them come. Then when they don't even know what happened. Ho! Ho! Now, the problem with most of you, you've been broke. Chill out. You've been broke for a long time. Composure. When they tell you to do something, do it exactly like they tell you to do it. Relax. Hold up. That call going to come on Thursday and say you made it to the New York Times bestseller. But that call can't come if you don't do exactly what you told to do, how you told it, and when you told to do it. Composure, chill out. Some of y'all emotionally immature. Your whole life is destroyed because you're always in your feelings. Get out your feelings and get into principles. Reasoning, problem solve, resourcefulness, anticipate and plan. Number 4, health, nutrition, sleep, exercise. My son called me today, Dad, you're going to be proud of me. I said, what happened? I've been working the last 3 days, 10 hours. I said, I'm not proud of you. It took you 10 hours to do that? What? Bruh, you should be able to do that in 5. But you know what happens? When you give yourself 10, it takes 10. Give yourself 5 and then give yourself some sleep and see what happens. I know I told you to grind, but you got it twisted. What time you get up? 3? You should ask me what time I go to bed. 9? And I only need, you know what I'm saying? I only need so many. And when you get them before 12, it's double sleep. Go do your homework. You go to bed at 8, it's like you slept for 2 hours. 9, 2 hours. 10, 2 hours. 11, 2 hours. So I need you to take care of your body, take care of your health, tenacity, persistence, realistic optimism, and bounce back. Don't let nobody tell you no. I need you to be persistent. I need you to hit the tree, not 1,000 times in 1,000 different spots. I need you to hit that tree in the same spot every single day. You wear them down. You beat them down. You wear them down every single day. Same spot, same call, same number. First religion. Somebody guess what's the first religion I ever joined? Somebody just take a guess. First religion. Say it again. Jehovah's Witness. My man knocked on that door, bro. I couldn't keep saying no. I don't even know if I believed what he was talking about. He just kept knocking on the door. I told you no yesterday. He came back Tuesday. I'm talking about amnesia. Tuesday, knocking on the door. What's up? He said, I told you no yesterday. He's like, okay, today is the day. You want to study today? Nope. My man came back Wednesday. I'm talking about Wednesday like it had never been a Tuesday or a Monday. I'm just saying, that's your problem. You still thinking about the no on Monday or the no on Tuesday into Wednesday. It ain't no way you're going to get a yes, no all on you. No is fresh all on you because somebody told you no. You still on Thursday with the no on Monday. My man kept knocking and then one day he knocked when I was going through with my family. And I found out that man wasn't my real father. He knocked on the door. And I said, yep. I wasn't ready for you the last 4 months that you knocked on the door, but today I'm ready. Before you know it, I was in the car with my man, and I was at the Kingdom Hall studying for a few months. Some of you got to know because it was just bad timing. Keep going. Come back 6 months later. Come back a year later. Circle back. The last one, collaboration. Some of y'all think that you can't make money if you do it with other people, that they're going to take some of your pie. That's not the truth. Last time I checked, Jesus didn't even send nobody out on a solo. Last time I checked, the disciples went by 2s. And then when they posseed up, it was by 12. You still on a solo. Come on. Where they do that at? This is not about you doing. You think they bringing all these people together and bringing us all in here so you could do it on a solo? They bringing you here so you can collab. So if you a 2, connect with a 4. If you a 4, get with a 6. If you a 6, get with an 8. If you an 8, get with a 10. If you a 10, just all y'all come together and create Voltron. All right, I got to get out of here. All right, come on, everybody say it with me. I can. I will. I must. Now, do me a favor. Don't play with me. This came out of Dee Dee's MS. When she got MS, this is what we said to each other. So when you get to that must, I don't want you to think about you. I want you to think about everybody that needs you. And when you walk out of this room today, I don't care what they think about you. Stop taking no for an answer. Get the yes your family deserves. Get the yes you deserve. Somebody say you bougie. I'm not. I just don't want to be on a plane with 3 people, my man in the middle, or he on the left side or the right side, and me and my girl talking, and he jump in. Y'all been married for 33 years? What? Why are you in our conversation? I don't fly first class because I want to be a big time. I just first class because the dude in the middle. My man talked to me 2 hours, and the 2.5 hours, I was trying to be with my girl. I don't even know you, bro. What make you feel that comfortable to just jump in? Oh, your mother's from Chicago. My mother's from Chicago. I'm like, what? So when I do first class, it's not to be big time. It's just me and Dee Dee get to be me and Dee Dee. And nobody's, because I don't know how much time I got left, so I don't want to share with a stranger. I don't know how much time we got left, so I want to get all my time in. Just before I spoke, I think she was gone. I called you. Where you at? She's like, I'm on my way back to the room. I was like, oh, okay, I just need to know you in the room. Because I might die here on stage. I just want to know you was, you know what I'm saying? You was going at the mall. I'm dead. You don't even know. Cody got called. Dee Dee, where are you right now? I just got some news for you. Hair dropped dead right there. And you were doing what? So I just want to make sure does that make sense? I just want to say it with me. I can. I will. I must. Come on, I can. I will. I must. Come on, I can. I will. I must. I can because I have the ability to. I will because I'm strong. I must because somebody's counting on me. One more time, listen to me. I can because I have the ability to do it. I got what it takes. I will because I'm strong and I can overcome any obstacle. I must because they counting on me. 1, 2, 3. I can. I will. Come on. I can. I will. One more time. Come on. I can. I will. I must. That's my time. I love you. Thank you.
Are you hearing me? It's our time. It's our time for our family to understand wealth. It's our time to take our wives on a trip for 30 days and not have to worry about anything. It's our time for them to get manicures and pedicures. It's our time to let them live a certain life. It's our time. It's our turn. It's our country. Let's eat it up. Let's enjoy it. I can. I can. I will. I will.
I will.
I will my way through every situation, every trial, every tribulation. I will my way through it. I don't care if it's cancer. I will my way through it. Some things you can skill yourself through. Some stuff you gotta will your way through.
That don't kill me. Can only make me stronger. I need
Let's
to
go.
hurry up now, 'cause I can't go much longer.
That is how you finish the day of a conference.